Hi there, everybody. You're traveling with Jack and, of course, my beautiful heavenly wife, Pam. And welcome to the capital city of Lincoln. That's right. We're in the heart of the Midwest visiting Lincoln, Nebraska. I know you've heard about the Nebraska Cornhuskers. That's right. This is where the University of Nebraska is. And on game day, this can almost rival Omaha as being one of the largest cities in the state. For now, though, on a regular day, it's the second largest city in the state, and people kind of like it that way. But it's also a dynamic city. It's got a diverse economy. Did you know there are several high-tech companies that are based here in the Lincoln, Nebraska area? There's also some incredibly affordable housing. Jobs are plentiful. Oh, did I fail to mention, they do have this little thing called winter, and then they have this other little thing called severe storms that come through. But you know what? That's just a tiny, tiny portion of what makes Lincoln, Lincoln. Otherwise, it's a great place to see, to visit, and maybe call it your home. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. How about we talk to some local folks here about why they think Lincoln is a great place to call home. So Kevin, what makes Lincoln, Nebraska so special for you?
Well, I think it's kind of the biggest small town I've probably lived in it most of my life. So it's just kind of like a small town with a kind of a big town feel and activities and stuff to do.
Hey Sally, what makes Lincoln, Nebraska such a special place to live?
Well, I like Lincoln because it's a big town with a small town feel. You got all the things you need in a big town, but it doesn't have that big city feel. So that's why I like Lincoln. I've been here for over 20 years.
So Randy, what makes Lincoln, Nebraska such a special place to live?
Well, I just think the people definitely do that. I've hosted a lot of conferences here, and one of the things that people say once they get here, they've never been, and they're always like, don't move it from this town. We always under-promise and over-deliver.
When it comes to housing, there are many options throughout the Lincoln area. And one thing, though, that is hard to find these days is affordable housing. But you're going to find plenty of it here in this beautiful Midwestern city where the median home sales price, last I checked, and this is May of 2021 when you're watching this, was around $229,000. And when it comes to housing, they've got all types to offer here, from very high-end housing neighborhoods. Oh, you could probably get maybe close to $1 million, but you don't need to. Beautiful, quaint neighborhoods averaging again in the $200,000 range. And of course, they've got those beautiful historic neighborhoods as well, filled with homes from back in maybe the early to mid 1900s, and maybe even a few that are even older than that, but still well maintained. And that's one of the beautiful things too about these Midwestern cities. They've got a lot of pride in their communities, and it really shows when you walk through these neighborhoods or drive through the neighborhoods. Let me just give you a little look at this one. This is just a typical housing area, neighborhood if you will, off one of the main roadways here in the Lincoln area, and you can just see all the pride that folks take in their homes. The lawns are beautifully manicured, the trees and bushes are trimmed. In fact, I see some folks just down the street there doing a little lawn maintenance as we speak. So I can't say enough good things about the housing. And oh yeah, if you're interested in, say, condominiums, apartments, or even a senior lifestyle type housing, they've got plenty of that as well. Throughout the city, there are lots and lots of these beautiful parks like you're looking at here. And what's really additionally sweet about these parks is you've actually got housing that bumps up against these areas. No fences to keep out the neighbors or the critters or anything like that, but who wants a fence when your backyard is something like this? Absolutely gorgeous and incredibly relaxing. Another big surprise I found here in the area is the fact there is water. No, and I'm not talking about the stuff coming out of your tap, but I'm talking about recreational areas with water. Take a look at this beautiful place here. This is Holmes Park, Holmes Lake Park that is, located within the city limits of beautiful Lincoln. It's about 110 acres of a reservoir here. It's very popular with the fishermen and fisher ladies as well, and the fisher kids. But it's also got a tremendous little trail system that goes around here where you can get in, 3, 4, maybe 5 miles of a really good brisk walk in. So again, it's another little surprise that I found here in our visit to Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay, here's a fun fact about that, the Nebraska State Capitol building. Did you know this? It's over 300 feet tall. It's almost 400 feet tall, but it's not the tallest state capitol in the nation. Where's the tallest? Well, it's in Louisiana. They've got the tallest state capitol building. So far as buildings go, though, this state capitol building towers over the skyline here in the capital city of Lincoln, but even still, it's the third tallest in the state of Nebraska. Yeah, they got a couple of others over in that town called Omaha. Have you heard of it? Yeah, they've got the two tallest buildings, but rest assured, the folks here in Nebraska are mighty proud of their Capitol building, as well they should be. And when you're in this beautiful capital city, you better put it on your visit list. Yeah, check it out. It's absolutely gorgeous inside. So I hope you've enjoyed our little tour of beautiful Lincoln, Nebraska. And oh, by the way, that's home of the Cornhuskers football team. Memorial Stadium here in Lincoln. No luck getting inside, but I know someday I'd love to come catch a game here. I hear the atmosphere is absolutely electric, so that'll be next on our to-do list. And oh, by the way, we didn't even cover the shopping opportunities here and some great restaurants as well. I mean, we just kind of scratched the surface, didn't we? But hopefully it gave you a little insight into what I consider one of the finest Midwestern cities you'll find anywhere. It's a really great place, that being Lincoln, Nebraska. Until we see you next time, be sure to subscribe to our channel. That's Traveling with Jack and Pam. I'm Jack, Pam's in heaven, and don't forget my podcast, The Jack Church Show. Have a great day, and better yet, a better tomorrow. Bye now from Lincoln.